By the initial verse, the Buddha teaches according to capabilities with the 5 vehicles and 6 teachings, which will come to that later. It goes amongst the 5 destinies, which you all know what these 5 destinies are. Suiting capabilities of all beings, giving the 3 vehicle teachings. So in addition to these 3 vehicle teachings, altogether the 5 with 6 teachings. So on the great vehicle, which is the last of the orders, the great Bodhi, we travel on Bodhisattva path of compassion, which is the 5th vehicle. And giving rise to great vehicle aspiration. What is this great vehicle aspiration? This is the aspiration of Buddhahood. We can reach the supreme and complete awakening, which is the perfect wisdom. So Master's explanation, 5 destinies. Which are these 5 destinies? The heaven, human, hell, hungry ghosts, and animal destinies. Now, those who may be aware of the 6 realms of samsara, where then, how come there are 5 and not 6? So the only one missing here is Asura. So I think you need to contemplate, why do you think Asura would fall in here? So we ordinary people transmigrate in the 5 destinies. Transmigrate in the 5 destinies. This is obviously, we to take the rebirth where we are right now, not forgetting that we have been through countless rebirth where we are. So the chances are we probably have been through all these realms. Our ultimate choice in the end is to take the great vehicle of body and to walk the path, the Bodhisattva path, to attain Buddhahood at the end of the day. And that's the aspiration that we should be setting now in this human realm. So the Buddha went through the 5 realms, freely coming and going, meaning that the Buddha went through all the 6 realms of samsara, freely going and coming. And one must understand that, but this is the important line, he was not dragged along by the power of karma, but rather he came by the power of his vows. So what it means here is this. There is rebirth by choice. There is rebirth by karma. So we ordinary beings, we are born because of our karma with the rebirth. But one who has attained enlightenment, he wants to fulfill the vows, which is the first bodhisattva vow, right? The liberate sentient being. So that particular vow and that rebirth is by choice. So therefore, the rebirth has nothing to do with the power of karma, but came by the power of the vows. And therefore, one would then return back at ease. It's here because of the great aspiration. That what is this aspiration? And the great vows that vows to liberate sentient beings and become a teacher of the 3 realms. The 3 realms here. So, you know, you got 6 realms of samsara, then we categorize into 5 realms, then got 3 realms. And which is the desire realm, form realm, or the 3 worlds, the desirous world, formless, and all these things have been categorized for different aspects. And the kind father of the 4 kinds of beings. So he constantly sailed the ship of compassion, which is sailing from shore to shore, but to deliver sentient beings in the 3 realms. So what is this 5 vehicles and 6 teaching? So in a human being, undertake the 5 precepts. What does this mean? So if one were to keep the 5 precepts, one can take rebirth back as a human being, but just still in samsara. So one must remember that. So without the 5 precepts, undertaking refrain from killing, refraining from stealing, refraining from sexual misconduct, refraining from lying, and refraining from taking intoxicants that clouds the mind. So if you look at these 5 precepts, the first 3, refraining from killing, refraining from stealing, and refraining from sexual misconduct, are the 3 precepts to purify the body. Remember, the Master said the impurity of the impure body, right? So we need to undertake these 3. The fourth one line is about the precept of the speech, and the last one, intoxicant, is about the mind. So for heavenly being, 10 wholesome deeds. This is the teaching, and this one, you uphold the 10 wholesome deeds, the rebirth will be a heavenly realm. But for us in a bodhisattva path, we want to go beyond heaven. Okay, so we want to go to 5. So after this heavenly being, then you go up to the higher level, which is now the hero. You all know about Four Noble Truths, the Pachaka Buddha, the 12 links of cyclic existence, and Bodhisattva, which is the 6 parameters. But ultimately, we want to get into one true great vehicle Dharma, which is the 6 teachings. So we have the 6 teachings here and the 5 vehicles. So this is from the door of Buddhahood. So the lessons learned. The stages of Bodhisattva practice are the 10 grounds. Master didn't delve into already have done in the past teachings, I'm not sure, that actually these 10 grounds are very high level teachings. Even to get into the first ground, one have to go through, accumulation of all the teachings and application of all the teachings, even before one gets into the first ground. And it's been said that even to get into the first ground, one has to pass through one great eon of practice, or one asamkhya kalpas of practice, which is billions of years. And even at the first ground, before entering the first ground, one would have understand bodhicitta and already experience emptiness, and then you get into the first ground. And the first ground will be you have already attained that Dharma joy or complete joy, and already perfected the first parameter, which is generosity, therefore outshining with compassion. And so each ground is divided into 3 statements. One is to aspire to enter each ground. So aspire one to the next. And then the joy that I'm mentioning about. So because that means in the first ground, you already attain the joy. Each level, you will have to use that joy within you to attain to the next level. And there's a lot between the first and the 10. And finally, the excellent wisdom, the Dharma cloud. We exceed the ground. That means ultimately you reach the 10th ground here. And this is also known as the primordial wisdom. Okay. The primordial wisdom is what you call the intrinsic Buddha nature. So ultimately we aspire to become a Buddha, and that's the aspiration that we want to uphold, that we should be having. The Buddha who is enlightened wanted to teach everyone how to advance through the bodhisattva path to finally reach Buddhahood. That is the fruition. This is the fruition. That's what the aspiration we want. So in this path here is to enter the door of Buddhahood through bodhisattvahood. And Buddhahood is when our nature true suchness, one of the universe, one with the universe. And this is one true great vehicle Dharma, which obviously must refrain here to the Lotus Sutra. So in contemplation, short one today. The words expressed in teachings are ordinary, and you all know that I have been saying this. So therefore, actually reading words, it's of all the steps of learning, probably the first step. Okay, it's only the first step of learning. And the same words when you read in a book are the same words expressed by the master are different. Okay, so we've got to be mindful of that. Secondly, but the meanings are extraordinary. Why is that so? because the words cannot fully express what the truth is, right? In fact, there are no words in any language that I know that can describe the truth. But if you ask me if there's a language today that can express divine teachings, it's probably Sanskrit. But unfortunately, Sanskrit is a dying language. And this, you look at, during the time of the Buddha, the language was Pali. And Pali graduated, slowly became Sanskrit. Sanskrit was supposed to be, the Indians believe that the Sanskrit is more supreme than Pali. And like I said, Sanskrit is also dying. And the meanings are extraordinary. And this is a part that we have to really go down to the teachings. I mean, there's teachings there, and the great one vehicle teachings. And that's why we have to gain realization. And the realizations are rare. So there are many people who can read a book, but not many can realize the meanings. And people who realize are indeed rare, and the essence is immeasurable. So therefore, the teachings are not as straightforward as what we think to use the intellectual mind. So on relationship, smile and silence are the two most powerful words. And because when you listen to the teachings, and if you apply the teachings to your daily life, the way of your communication in your relationship will be different. Words are not simply just spoken. A smile resolves most problems, but a silence avoids most problems. Okay, Gan En brothers and sisters.
Gan En so much, BrotherChin, for the marvelous summary and great insight and sharing. Okay, can we all on our video? Siaran Mas vehicle need to leave us now. This Siaran Mas boat or ferry or whichever need to leave us. Before we allow the Siaran Mas vehicle leave us, let us grab a quick photo of all of us.
You better all move the Siaran Mas.
Okay. Because like I said, always BrotherChin will leave behind Sister Moon to control, to guide us. Okay. Done?
Okay.
Okay, Gan En so much again, BrotherChin. Yeah. Okay. Okay, next, can we have Dr. Eddie? This is, I think Master mentioned so much about our wonderful doctors in Jordan. So can we have Dr. Eddie to share a bit insight for today?
Oh, today.
Morning, brother.
Hello.
Hi, morning, brother.
Hello, brother. Today, Master teach about the 5 destinies and the 5 vehicles and the 6 teaching.
Yeah.
Many things to learn. So many things to learn.
But I think our master mentioned something very profound. The dentist, that mentioned, rather than I do it for money and I don't feel happy, but when you are, doing it to selflessly to help relieve sufferings, the joy that even though you need to pay for your, everybody knows now, you need to pay for our own expenses to go and do all these relief works. I think from going in willingly and selflessly to help the sufferings, I think and going in sincerely, be full of love. I think we are always very moved and doing it. We get so much joy. Dr. Eddie, I think.
That's how Master also inspired me a lot in this sense that he mentioned about the 转世为智. Learn whatever you can, whatever we learn is a knowledge, unless we contribute out to the that part. I think is I start to notice actually many times Master repeat it. You may look the same thing, repeat many things, but I find that many things actually are interconnected. The philosophy or interconnected. Yeah. So as long as contribute video asking for return, then only can get the real joy. Of course, you get money, also get joy, and get happiness in a sense. But that one is a
different joy.
It's a short term. It's not really a joy, more happiness. But the happiness don't last so long because when even you get more and more, you notice your total quality of life live under materialistic world is still the same even you get more and more. Of course, basic necessity help us a lot, but more and more the one is extra, you don't feel the kind of joy. So I think all the brothers and sisters here I feel the same thing also.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Eddie. I think this one also resonated very well.
Brother.
Yeah.
The day the Master talking about two visceral.
Two?
The organ one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have no way to check because I didn't look through. Master mentioned all the organs. I'm not sure have they mentioned about reproductive organ or not. Only reproductive organ, male and female, is different. They group it together. I'm not sure whether it's referred to that one or not. Because only that part they never mentioned about it. But I'm not sure whether anybody should know or not.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Eddie. For your wonderful sharing. Okay, next, we have Brother Tzu Wei to share. Morning, Brother Tzu Wei.